eyes, queen of discord where I stand, chaos in my every hand. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Eras of courage and might, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. Attitude tune lights up the sky, sassy sparks that never die. In my world you'll find the flame, burning bright without a name. Feel the thrill inside your soul, breaking chains to make you whole. Through the chaos find your way, in my kingdom you will stay. Eras of courage and light, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Eras of courage and light, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. In the city, neon lights, dancing under cyber skies. Foxes running through the night, glowing with electric eyes. Wicked rich from the east, schemes and plans never cease. Flying with wit, she moves so fast in the shadows of the past. Cyber fox, run away. Alien dreams night turns to day. Project story of the time, in this world of code sublime. Glitch in the system, clocks rewind. Secrets hidden you can find. Tech and dreams, they intertwine. Through the matrix undefined. Feel the thrill inside your soul, breaking chains to make you whole. Through the chaos find your way, in my kingdom you will stay. Cyber fox, run away. Alien dreams night turns to day. Project story of the time, in this world of code sublime. In the shadows I reside, with that fire in my eyes. Queen of discord where I stand, chaos in my every hand.
Oh my goodness.
Yay! Wee!
Earl's back, bitches.
Yeah, the big gray himself.
Hell yeah, we can't get enough.
Yeah. So real quick. Once again, I went to Gronk, told it to give me a breakdown of a famous movie. I changed elements so it kind of fit more into our world. And then the AI is just gonna do what the AI is gonna do.
It's got a mission all of its own.
I did have to do some editing, because even though I specifically mentioned the characters of Earl Grey, just in case, Cammy Neal, Lyra, and by special request, Dr. Adega,
Yes!
it made some changes.
I bet.
I had it got all the names in there, but it did not give us Cammy.
Oh no.
It gave us Pip.
Pip?
So
Pip.
I went through and edited that. So we have Cammy again.
All right.
But it's like I said, the AI is just gonna do what the AI is gonna do. And once again, I want people to try to figure out what movie I used.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait.
Now, again, it starts off with a dedication, but I have read it. I have no idea who the author is. So I'll just read it.
Okay.
And I don't have the story, just so everyone's clear.
I have shared the story with no one just yet because I want to get someone's, particularly a Southern Belle's, raw reaction to this.
Upon figuring out what genre it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the genre. I know nothing else. He hasn't sent me anything except for.
You know one
AI
character.
I know one character. I know the introduction to one character, which is beautiful.
And again, I tried to incorporate elements from the previous stories. So like,
Oh my god.
like where they travel, you know, like how they travel from like one place to another. I made sure I mentioned the was it Cammy's ship, the Cheese Wedge?
Oh, beautiful name. Yes.
Yes. You know, and we'll just watch.
All right.
Okay.
Yay.
So, do you want to pull up the thumbnail for visuals?
I will. It's very visual. It's much visual.
It's much visual.
It's much visual. Yes.
So,
Fantastic expansion on the image.
thank you so much. I put in a lot of effort. Don't look too hard at it.
I do see a seam.
There is no seam. Okay, there's no seam to be found. It is a flaw. It's flawless. Okay,
I love it.
you
Yes.
can't see anything. It's fine.
Yeah, so like the center of this is the AI book cover image that it made for me. Eris expanded it. Like the original image does not have all the houses on the left.
Yeah, it's about a third of this, and then I expanded it out, and I chose the least. How do I put this? I chose the most coherent one.
How long did it take you to do the color correction? Because those houses look like they belong in this scene.
I kind of just let it do its thing and hoped for the best.
Okay.
Much like you probably did with the story.
Well, yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah.
And I don't understand any of it, and I'm here for it.
All right.
I don't understand a thing, and it's so much fun.
They like the guy with the sword. I swear it's been in all 3 covers.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy in that movement with that sword has been in all 3 covers.
It's great.
So that has to be Earl.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Why not?
Now, again, that is the AI book cover that it generated when it made this story.
Okay.
So, based off of this image, tell me what you think this movie might have been.
Oh, what it might have been? Oh my God. Well, I'm getting some Robin Hood vibes with the hat
Okay.
and the sword. The guns are throwing me a little bit, but let's see. Okay, is that like a speaker in the middle?
I have no idea.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
Okay. There's like lightning coming out of it. I don't know what the sleeping or dead thing is. The creature on the ground. I'm kind of like.
Oh, I thought that was a bag of loot or something. I have no idea what any of that is.
It looks to me like a critter, like a big critter with the leg, and then it's kind of sleeping or passed out or dead again.
Maybe.
Big paddle tail. What movie? Oh my God. I have no idea. I am drawing a blank. I have no clue. So this is like virgin territory here.
All right. So
I love the title though. Blacksmith 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That was me. I named it.
I love it.
Even though this is technically the 3rd book.
I thought it was funny.
It is funnier to have the 3rd book be called Blacksmith 2.
Blacksmith 2. It's perfect.
Right.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So, Blacksmith 2 Electric Boogaloo. Dedication. To the shimmering, swirly nebula of the cosmos, and to the quirky, courageous souls who dare to navigate their glittering depths. This story is dedicated to those who find beauty in the bizarre, humor in the harrowing, and love amidst the chaos. To those who embrace the unexpected, who find wonder in the unknown, and who never stop searching for the shimmering unicorn hidden within the most turbulent storm. To the dreamers, the explorers, the misfits, and the glitter obsessed. May your journeys always be filled with laughter, adventure, and a healthy dose of sparkly absurdity.
Oh my god, I love it.
That's paragraph 1 of the dedication. There's 5.
Oh my god.
This book is dedicated to the unsung heroes of the everyday, those who grapple with the complexities of life with a blend of resilience and humor, who find strength in their eccentricities, and who stubbornly refuse to let the mundane extinguish the fire of their imagination. To the brave souls who navigate daily life's glitter clouds, may you always find the strength to laugh in the face of adversity, to cherish the beauty of the unexpected, and to never lose your childlike wonder, even in the midst of even amidst the chaos and glitter that life throws your way. Specifically, this dedication is a heartfelt tribute to all the Earl Greys and Lyras of the world.
Whoa, whoa. All right. Lyra's getting some love here.
The quiet strategists and the flamboyant leaders, the cautious planners and the daring adventurers.
Ooh.
Your differences may spark conflict, but your shared purpose unites you against the odds. Your clashes always lead to breakthroughs, your arguments to understandings, and your journeys together to triumph beyond your wildest dreams. For it is in these unlikely pairings, in the friction of opposing personalities, that the most spectacular sparks are ignited and the greatest adventures unfold. Moreover, this book is dedicated to the just-in cases of the world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those who possess the uncanny ability to connect with the seemingly unconnected, to perceive the hidden patterns in the universe, and to translate the whispers of the cosmos into something understandable. May your sensitivity never dull, your empathy never fade, and your ability to see beauty in the unconventional remain a constant source of inspiration to us all. And finally, to the Cammies of the universe. You're the endlessly optimistic, irrepressibly curious, and wonderfully sparkly navigators of life. Sure. May your infectious enthusiasm continue to brighten even the darkest corner of the cosmos. May your joyful squeals and unwavering belief in the magical always fill our lives with wonder and remind us to never lose sight of the enchantment that surrounds us. To all who find joy in the unexpected and beauty in the strange, may your lives always glitter.
Okay, I freaking love that last line. I'm not kidding. I fucking love it. Maybe I'm just feeling a little whimsical myself today, but I just want to eat all that up with a spoon. Okay? I love it. Especially the part where life throws glitter at you. I'm like, bitch, you're right. I'm walking down the street. I always get glitter bombed. Let's keep it real. Okay? Love it.
All right. Based on that, any guesses on the genre?
I have literally no idea what's going on.
Anne of Green freaking Gables? I don't know. It's also magical and positive. It's just
It's
I'm
no. I think the word you're looking for is whimsical.
whimsical, of course. I no clue yet.
Okay.
No clue yet.
Well, hold on, just really quick. Is there dialogue?
Yes. Yes, there is, but not for a little bit. And let me just read the first paragraph. There
Okay.
is no dialogue, and that's when I'll after that I will send you guys the link to it.
He's keeping this close under wraps, Eris, isn't he?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Go for it, said Sam.
All right.
We can't wait.
Chapter 1: The Cheese Wedge and the Glitter Threat.
A normal day. In
Yeah.
the world of Arwen.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The Cheese Wedge, affectionately nicknamed the Wedge by its crew, much to the chagrin of Admiral Lyra, who preferred the more formal.
Sorry, I got a promotion. I had to celebrate.
Much to the chagrin of Admiral Lyra, who preferred the more formal Starship Cheese Wedge. Was it your typical interstellar vessel? We got science fiction!
Yeah, baby, we're sci-fi.
I didn't do that!
Nice.
Never would I have guessed that we were going sci-fi.
We're taking it to the stars, y'all.
Yeah, but you knew it was science fiction.
No, I'm saying that when we were when you said about the genre, I was just like,
Right.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah. All right. So again, I will send you guys the link to the story as soon as I'm done with the first paragraph.
Okay.
All right.
For starters, it looks suspiciously like a giant, slightly melted wedge of cheddar. A design quirk from its previous owner, a rather eccentric cheese mogul had insisted on.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
It's those eccentric cheese moguls, y'all.
Snorty, I almost went with that title.
Oh my god.
I almost went with that title. Because I thought it'd be funny.
Dead.
All right.
That's great.
Secondly, its crew was as eclectic as its appearance. There was Admiral Lyra, a woman whose ambition far outweighed her actual experience in field command.
That's so accurate. That's fine.
A fact she was determined to remedy, preferably before the glitter cloud engulfed Earth.
What? Arwen, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. I just, hey, I've been crafting today and things got out of hand.
Yeah.
It is what it
Told
is.
you to hold off on the glitter glue. All right.
Yes.
Dead.
Then there was Captain Earl Grey,
Of course. Our
Yeah.
hero.
a seasoned veteran, unceremoniously demoted after a rather unfortunate incident involving a rogue space slug and a diplomatic mission to the planet Zalos. Long story. Just in case. A telepath with a
Hell
perpetual...
yes. No wonder he hates everybody.
No lie.
A telepath with a perpetually worried expression and an uncanny ability to sense impending doom complicated the oddly matched trio.
He's a telepath. He's a telepath. Of course he. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
All right. Eris, this is the sentence I sent
I'm
you.
so excited. I'm so pumped.
Rounding out the ensemble was Dr. Adega,
No way.
a cyberpunk doctor who'd rather be hacking into the planetary mainframes than dealing with biological oddities. Though she was surprisingly adept at both.
They gender swapped a Dega.
Adega's a chick. Wow. It is 2025, y'all. Anything
That's what I said.
There we go. Now you guys have it.
Thank you.
Oh, Dega. I'm loving it.
So
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Wait till he shows
It,
up.
in the future, Adega had a gender reassignment surgery.
All right. And
There we go.
I bet he looks great and is
Yeah.
just as everything. All right, where am I going to put this?
I'm saving it because
Me-
I'm not doing what happened last time.
This is also only chapter 1 because I'm not done editing the rest and I have it in a different file.
You're fine.
All
This is
right.
beautiful. All right.
Yeah, just so people are aware, I have already read through and I edited chapter 1. I got rid of the repeating stuff and it shortened the chapter by 3 pages.
Damn.
Now, all right, movie wise, we're not okay. It's not pulling like this is Alien, and we're gonna see like glitter xenomorphs and shit. I mean, is it? I'm sitting here going, this could be anything. It could be anything.
So far, yeah.
So that's fiction. All right, we're there.
Mm-hmm. Now that doesn't mean that the movie I selected was science fiction, by the way.
Oh God.
It's
Okay.
just it is just a famous movie that I used. And I want you guys to see if you could figure it out.
Well, if it's not sci-fi, I'm already at a slight disadvantage here because
Well, let me ask you.
I'm
this.
not saying it's not. It could be.
Are there elements in it that would make us go, "Oh, okay," or is it just AI doing its thing?
There's already been a few things that are in the movie.
Okay.
we've
Okay.
done nothing.
I know. but a few things have already been mentioned that give you hints.
Is it actually Wrath of Khan?
No.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Is it Galaxy Quest?
No.
Oh my God! Galaxy Quest with AI, y'all. Woo!
Okay.
I can see that, Eris. I can see that.
Okay. So do you both have the story now?
Yes.
Okay. Who's voicing Cammy?
Oh, that's our one. Eartha
That's-
Kitt.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Eartha Kitt.
We gotta be consistent here.
That's
Okay.
right. Okay.
Okay.
And finally, there was Cammy Neal, the ship's navigator, a pixie with a penchant for glitter,
A push all. A push all.
a surprisingly strong vocabulary, and a distinct lack of spatial awareness.
A
Wait,
lack of
is-
spatial awareness.
Hold on, is Arwen just back, but she's replaced Cammy like Honey Smacker
Kinda
style?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I toyed with the idea since this story gave us Pip originally instead of Cammy. I toyed with the idea of just making it Arwen when I read this. Not gonna lie. Okay. With a surprisingly strong vocabulary and a distinct lack of spatial awareness, which often resulted in near misses with asteroids and occasional wrong turns into nebula.
So, oh God.
Yeah, you don't put the woman that's fallen upstairs in charge
Oh my
of
g-
asteroid avoiding.
Arwen, have you pulled a Joe Biden?
Oh, I've done it 3 times in the past 5 years.
No, she Biden.
I always fall up the damn stairs, and I hurt myself when I do it. So, yeah, let's keep cabby. 'Cause wouldn't look good otherwise.
Oh, wait a minute. This is Lyra talking here.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right. Which often resulted in near misses with asteroids and occasional wrong turns into nebulae.
Honestly, are we really going to get stuck in cosmic traffic jam because you got distracted by a particularly shiny binary star?
Oh my
Arwen,
God.
Cammy.
I know. Eris is clocking Arwen on a starship. Okay? Yeah.
Lyra had grumbled only yesterday as the cheese wedge had done a rather unwedge-like pirouette. Cammy, to her credit, only offered a slightly guilty smile at a shower of iridescent dust.
Oh my God. Are we?
It's oozing from her pores.
It's oozing from her pores. Oh my God! All right. Initially, the glitter cloud had been dismissed as a beautiful, albeit slightly unusual, cosmic phenomenon. News reports described it as a mesmerizing display of shimmering particles, a breathtaking spectacle filled with a significant portion of the night sky. Images flooded social media, stunning photos of its obsolescent swirls, videos showcasing its dazzling light shows, even amateur artists creating digital paintings inspired by its ever-changing patterns. The sheer beauty of it had captivated millions, turning the potential threat into an almost fashionable cosmic accessory.
I'm living for this.
Rambam, no, not Mutiny on the Bounty. Earl.
Huh? What? Oh, fuck. It's just a pretty light show, Admiral.
Earl Grey had commented dryly, his eyes still carrying the weight of his demotion. He sipped his tea, a rich...
Picard. It's Picard. Is this fucking like? Is this a Next Generation movie?
You need to be more specific.
Oh, okay.
Is it Generations?
No. All right. He sipped his tea, a ritual.
Contact. First Contact.
No.
What's the other one?
Oh shit. What is the? Oh my god. There was Generations, First Contact, the third one, which
Nemesis.
I can never remember.
No.
Fuck you.
The third one. What is the third
It's
one?
Nemesis. That's the third one.
No. Nemesis was the last one.
Fourth.
Oh wait, there's 4?
There's 4 Next Generation films.
Yeah.
There really should have
third
only been one.
I always forget.
Insurrection.
That's it. That
is the third movie. It's none of those.
You're
Okay.
weird. But that's a very Picard thing.
I didn't say it was the Next Generation
That's
film.
very Picard. Okay.
It's very Picard, yes. He sipped his tea, a ritual he maintained despite the chaotic nature of his current situation.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Undiscovered Country.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought I had it. I thought I cracked the code.
It's Indiana Jones 2.
Okay.
Earl.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A celestial fireworks display, if you will. Hardly cause for alarm.
Lyra, however, was not convinced. She'd seen the scientific reports, the alarming projections of the cloud's expansion, the way it was steadily encroaching on Earth's orbital path. The pretty light show, it turned out, was rapidly expanding and showing ominous signs of sentience. It's not Lawrence of Arabia.
I was flawlessly about to go into my character, then you said that. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just Rambam had a suggestion.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. All right. It's not a fireworks display, Captain. Yeah, bitch.
Lyra snapped back, her voice laced with the intensity of someone determined to prove her worth.
I'm an admiral. I don't need to prove anything, bitch. All right. It's a colossal sentient cloud of glitter. I'm taking this very seriously. Okay? A glitter threat, if you will. And it's headed straight towards us.
A glitter threat.
A glitter threat. That's amazing.
Glitter threat level 9. Very...
Just in case, Ever the pessimist chimed in, his voice barely a whisper. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Admiral. A very, very sparkly bad feeling.
Is this Empire Strikes Back?
No.
A very, very sparkly bad feeling.
No, it's not a Star Wars movie.
That's too generic. I'm not going to say
You
that.
are so fucking rude. Okay. New Hope, Empire Strikes
No,
Back,
no,
Return of the Jedi,
no,
Phantom Menace,
no,
Clone Wars.
no,
Is it Return of the Sith?
no,
Is it
Solo!
Force Awakens?
No.
Is it The Last Jedi? What
Okay, it's
number
not a
is-
Star Wars movie. Dr. Adega, meanwhile, was busy fiddling with a complex array of wires and screens, muttering something about, oh, who's voicing Adega? Who wants to voice Adega?
Oh my god! I don't know.
I already got 2 characters. All
Yeah,
right, I got my
Arwen,
hands
you want to
full.
voice? You want to voice Lady Girl Boss Adega?
Oh my
Boss
God.
Dr. Girl Boss Adega is their full name. We figured that out last night.
All right, we'll do a Dega straight. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, can you cue
Okay.
line?
Yeah. Dr. Adega, meanwhile, was busy fiddling with a complex array of wires and screens, muttering something about,
Anomalous energy signatures.
and
Glitter-based sub. So fucking hell. Hang on, I gotta get closer to the screen. Glitter-based subatomic particles, y'all. Okay.
that's exactly how I picture Adega saying it.
Adega. Yeah, you made it.
I couldn't read it. Dega, I'm sorry, I love you, but no, it's not gonna happen.
Her fingers moved across the console with unnerving speed and precision, a stark contrast to the...
Standard Arwen typing.
Yeah. A stark contrast to the growing sense of unease among the rest of the crew. Cammy, however, remained remarkably calm, her attention fully captivated by the ever-shifting patterns of the cloud.
Ooh, it's gorgeous.
She chirped, her eyes sparkling with an almost unsettling excitement.
Look at the way the silver swirls into the gold, then the pink bursts onward toward these magnificent magenta tendrils. It's truly a masterpiece of cognitive design.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Lyra, ever the pragmatist, another pragmatist,
Ever the pragmatist. They're always.
despite her flamboyant attire, a shimmering admiral's uniform that seemed to subtly shift color depending on the light,
Oh my god.
slammed her fist on the control panel.
Captain Gray, I'm here and queer and we're here for it. All right, I have evolved to becoming the gay. All right. Yeah.
She declared, her voice echoing through the oddly cheese-scented bridge.
Oh my god.
I want a full system heart, and I want it now. This isn't some glorified sightseeing tour. We're dealing with the potential planetary extinction event disguised as a particularly sparkly nebula with coffee in it.
Damn straight. Damn straight. It's coffee in that nebula.
Oh my god! I almost quit. I almost quit watching Voyager. That was such.
Earl
Yeah.
Grey, perched in his command chair with an air of weary resignation, barely flinched. He delicately adjusted his spectacles.
Yes.
His gaze fixed on the steaming mug of what appeared to be Earl Grey tea, a seemingly unbreakable part of his persona.
Oh my god. It's his freaking name! Of course it's unbreakable part of his persona.
The unbreakable part of his bond.
Dead.
With all due respect, Admiral,
He replied, his voice a low rumble.
we've started sounding the same.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm just a lot more murmury. You can't see my wrist movements, but it's happening. We've already established that the glitter cloud presents a unique situation. My initial assessment remains unchanged. It's exceptionally pretty. That is my assessment. Okay. If somewhat concerning in its scale. It's a very big, pretty thing. That is
Yeah.
my scientific assessment.
Because he's a blacksmith and a baker. He knows about cosmic
Yeah.
phenomena.
Yeah.
Lyra.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right.
You wanted more dialogue.
You're right. Okay. There we go. Pretty Captain, it's consuming a third of the visible night sky. Pretty doesn't even begin to cover the sheer, overwhelming, glitter-induced terror that threatens to engulf our planet.
Lyra retorted, her voice rising in pitch.
I'm yelling! Besides,
She added, a mischievous glint in her eyes.
Pretty doesn't exactly translate to effective planetary defense strategy. I wonder why you were demoted.
A barely perceptible smirk played on Earl Grey's lips.
Why are you smirking? I just insulted you.
Their clash was a predictable yet entertaining spectacle.
Uh-oh.
Lyra, all sharp angles and unwavering ambition, was a stark contrast to Earl Grey's calm, almost languid demeanor. He was a master strategist.
Sorry.
His demotion a baffling mystery to many. He's seeing this gigantic spatial phenomenon close to Earth, and he's like, ooh, pretty.
Pretty.
It's so pretty though.
The
My
big
ex would have
pretty.
loved this.
Hell yeah.
His demotion a baffling mystery to many, a result of an incident involving a space slug and a diplomatic immunity that he never fully explained. Lyra, however, saw him as a roadblock, an obstacle to reclaiming her rightful place as a celebrated field commander. She saw this mission as her chance to prove that her strategic brilliance was not confined to the sterile environment of a desk job.
Okay, hang on. Do we have a clue? You think that big animal squishy thing in the cover is a space slug?
Maybe.
We might have a clue, y'all.
Is Farscape?
No.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, that would have been good.
Good guess, though.
Yeah.
Good, very good guess.
I agree.
The friction between them was palpable, a constant undercurrent of subtle power plays and witty retorts. While Lyra barked orders with the precision of a seasoned drill sergeant, Earl Grey would respond with meticulously chosen words, his subtle sarcasm a weapon as effective as any glitter bomb.
Yeah, take that.
It was a battle of wills, a clash of styles that played out amidst their ever-present threat of the glitter cloud.
I don't know. If Earl and Lyra got into it, I think my money would be on Lyra.
Yeah.
I
Saying.
think I would also put my money on.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Are you saying that because it's your self-insert character?
No, I just have zero faith that Earl's gonna be able to do anything against Lyra.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Just in case, meanwhile, sat hunched over a console, his face a mask of anxious concentration. His telepathic abilities, usually a source of comforting predictability, were overwhelmed by the sheer chaotic energy emanating from the glitter cloud. It's ... It's like trying to understand a million different voices all screaming at once, and we're suddenly silenced.
Like, wow, this is getting dark.
He mumbled, his fingers tracing patterns on the console's surface. But they're not screaming words. They're screaming ... glitter. What?
I oddly understand that. I get it. They're all going, ah, but it's glitter particles, not scurry, not voices.
Dr. Adega, ever
Oh.
practical,
Here we go.
remained focused on the technical aspects of the situation.
Appears to be the only one.
Yeah. Her fingers danced across the keyboard.
Love that.
A flurry of commands and counter-commands aimed at deciphering the cloud's energy signature.
The energy levels are off the charts.
She announced, her voice devoid of emotion.
It's not just glitter. There's something else there. Something organic. And it's sentient.
I love the dramatic typing there.
Yeah.
Really emphasized the syllable.
Good. That was the goal.
Yeah. Cammy, oblivious to the escalating tension, continued to marvel at the glitter cloud's ever-changing forms, occasionally letting out delighted gasps and showering the bridge with more glitter.
Look! A giant glittery unicorn! No.
She squealed, pointing excitedly to a particularly dazzling formation within the cloud. Lyra sighed inwardly. Even the most dire of circumstances couldn't deter Cammy's unwavering fascination with anything sparkly.
Look, Lyra! Lyra, look! Look over there, Lyra! Lyra! Look!
I was so close to making Cammy Arwen. I was so close. But I didn't want to make Arwen stupid again.
Oh my god. Welcome to my brain.
The initial skirmishes between Lyra and Earl Grey continued, punctuated by the increasingly frantic reports from Just In Case and the steely pronouncements of Dr. Idega.
Yeah.
Lyra's insistence on immediate action contrasted sharply. Oh, I guess I missed this repeat here. Contrasted sharply with Earl Grey's methodical approach, leading to several near misses and a few heated exchanges. We know Lyra's ambition, bordering on recklessness, sometimes overshadowed her tactical prowess, while Earl Grey's cautious nature often bordered on stubbornness. Despite their differences, however, there was a grudging respect shimmering beneath the surface. A recognition of their shared goal, to save the Earth from the encroaching glitter cloud, even though Earl thinks it's just pretty at this moment. Their interactions, though frequently punctuated by bickering, were also laced with a kind of dark humor, a wry acknowledgement of the absurdity of their situation.
Okay, can I just say, I think Earl is just a gigolo, and he wants a harem because he's gone through me. He's gone through Cammy. Now he's like putting his little eyes on Lyra.
No.
He is. And
No, I'd say no.
Oh, I know, Lyra. But he is like, he kind of sees this shit as foreplay, I think, at this point.
Oh.
Because he doesn't do anything else. We all know. I don't have any damn fingerprints left because of all the damn hand holding. So it is what it is.
I'm sorry, Arwen.
It's all good. I survived.
One particularly tense exchange involved a heated debate on the optimal approach to the cloud. Lyra favored a direct confrontation, a bold, head-on assault intended to shock the cloud into submission.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Earl Grey, on the other hand, advocated for a more subtle strategic approach, suggesting a phased incursion to study the cloud's behavior and vulnerabilities. The debate escalated into full-blown argument, with Lyra accusing Earl Grey of being overly cautious, and Earl Grey countering that Lyra was recklessly rushing into danger. Just In Case, caught in the middle, nervously attempted to mediate. "Admiral, Captain," he began, his voice barely a whisper. "I... think the cloud is... responding to our disagreement. It's getting... angrier."
Ooh.
A tremor ran through the cheese wedge. The ship groaning under the increased pressure from the shimmering, swirling mass outside. The argument ended abruptly. Lyra, despite her initial reluctance, found herself grudgingly accepting Earl Grey's insights. His years of experience shining through even his demoted state. This shared sense of impending doom quickly overrode their personal differences.
Okay, hang on. I need timeline. All right. His years of experience. How long have they been since the last book? How much time has passed?
I have no idea.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I tried to put in elements from the
Fair
story,
enough.
but I didn't want it to focus much on those. It was just trying to put things in some kind of order with the movie outline
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
to try to have some kind of story. It's not technically a sequel, but it is.
We'll just say time has passed.
Yes.
There you go. Once upon a time. All right.
The true nature of the glitter cloud began to emerge from the depths of Justin Case's telepathic perceptions.
Yeah, glitter cloud, watch y'all souls.
He sensed a vast network of consciousness, a swirling mass of emotions, memories, and fears, all tangled together in a glittering web. It wasn't just a cloud, it was a living entity, a sentient being of immense power. And its intentions, he sensed, were far from benevolent. The initial fascination with its dazzling display was quickly replaced by a growing sense of unease as the true monstrous nature of the cloud began to unveil itself. The seemingly innocent cosmic spectacle was revealed to be a menacing entity capable of manipulation and control, its glittering surface hiding a far darker truth. The journey into the heart of the cloud had become more than a mission. It was a desperate race against time, a fight for the very survival of Earth. Lyra and Earl Grey, despite their conflicting personalities, found themselves unexpectedly united against this cosmic threat. The battle for Earth, it seemed, had only just begun. Cammy, their pixie navigator, a whirlwind of iridescent wings and even more iridescent temper, shrieked with delight.
Oh, my stars, it's me! Oh, wait, I meant, oh, my stars, it's me! Sorry.
She exclaimed, pointing a tiny glitter-encrusted finger at a shimmering creature clinging to the observation deck's viewport. It was undeniably a squirrel. But
What? Wait, time out. Time the fuck out. She's saying it's me and she's pointing at a squirrel?
even though it just said Cammy, their pixie navigator.
Oh my god. All right.
It was undeniably a squirrel, but not just any squirrel. This one sparkled. It glittered. It positively radiated an almost painful intensity of shimmering, multifaceted light. It was, to put it mildly, a glittery squirrel.
Of course.
And it was Cammy's exact double.
So many questions.
Like I said, the AI is going to do what the AI is going to do.
And you know I do play Squirrel Girl in Marvel Rivals, in case anyone forgot.
Hold on. Hold on.
Do you still have it? There we go.
God.
The glitter squirrel, for lack of a better term, mirrored Cammy's every move. When Cammy crossed her arms, the glittery squirrel did the same, its tiny amethyst paws perfectly mimicking the crossed stance. While Cammy hopped excitedly, the glittery squirrel mirrored the hop with astonishing precision, its movements almost hypnotic in its accuracy. It even seemed to share Cammy's predilection for glitter. Well, because it's made of glitter, right?
Made of glitter.
leaving a trail of shimmering dust particles in its wake as it scuttled across the viewport.
Okay, I'm getting images. You know, like the mime in the mirror that we all have to suffer through that fucking mime class at one point or another in theater. That's what I'm getting. She's doing the mime in the mirror with the squirrel. Everything she does, it's doing.
Like Harpo Marx.
Yes. Harpo Marx and Lucille Ball. That is what they are doing. Yes.
That makes it much better.
And glitter's just going everywhere, all over the cabin, in everyone's hair, mouth, eyes. Oh, God.
Lyra, initially speechless, recovered with her usual brisk efficiency.
Very brisk, very efficient. Report!
She snapped, her voice cutting through the stunned silence.
What in the name of all that is holy and sparkly is that?
It's me, Lyra, it's me! Look at what I can do! It's like, what the fuck?
Dr. Adega, ever the scientist, approached the viewport with a clinical eye.
Initial analysis suggests it's ... a duplicate. A perfect glittering duplicate of our navigator, Cammy.
She peered closer, her gaze fixed on the squirrel's iridescent fur.
The energy signature is ... unique. It's almost as if it's woven from the same fabric as the glitter cloud itself.
No shit!
Hey, only Dr. Adega can decipher that. She's brilliant.
Yes.
Ram Bam got it.
What? What did
Oh,
he
he
do?
did? Oh.
Star Trek, you fucker. I knew
The
it was a Star
original.
Trek
What
movie.
the hell?
I knew it was a Star Trek movie. I knew it was a fucking Star Trek movie, and you threw me off with the stupid Earl Grey drinking. Okay.
After Undiscovered Country, I was thinking every other Star Trek movie under the frickin' sun, but not the original. Damn, well done.
Yep, this was the
right.
breakdown of the Star Trek the motion
Oh
picture.
my god, because it's the cloud.
The cloud, the duplicate of the navigator.
Yep. Getting it now.
Although that I
It's
did
so
follow
lost,
the
that's so
outline of the motion picture, so Cammy's duplicate happened later.
Oh my god, it's so obvious. Well, at least this one's somewhat more accurate than the last one.
I agree. It's a little clearer.
And I took out all of the references to it being space in the breakdown. So when it mentioned the ship Enterprise, I changed it to the Cheese Wedge, and I made sure it was a boat with sails.
Wow.
So how it went, fuck you, this is science fiction.
It has
AI
a
just
mind
does
of its own.
what it's gonna do.
Yep. It's spooky, y'all. Spooky.
But yes, Ram Bam is correct. It is Star Trek the motion picture.
Well
You're
done,
so
Ram
right.
Bam.
That
Well
is
done.
good job.
Okay. Earl Grey. Wait, where were we?
Yeah, Dr.
Yes.
Dega just pronounced duh made of glitter.
Right. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Earl Grey, sipping his tea with an air of detached amusement,
Hold on,
observed this.
Hold on. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, we got sound effects now, y'all. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Now, we all know now that the cheese wedge interior has to be complete beige.
Yes.
Beige, the color of the future.
My favorite.
Doesn't make the uniforms look dated at all.
Oh.
God, those were the worst uniforms in Star Trek.
Oh, they're so bad. Although I'll never forget Bones coming out looking like straight 70s.
Yes.
With the medallion. Oh, it was beautiful. You just wanted to take him. You just wanted to go to the holiday.
I use my whack. I'm a doctor man.
You just wanted to go disco it. You just wanted to disco with him. Get it, Bones. Let's go.
Get it, Bones. Disco King.
If I remember, I think when in SF Debris in his review of Star Trek the Motion Picture, when Bones beamed aboard, he played Saturday Night Fever's music. It's just he's
Dead.
so 70s. It's great.
Dead.
Anyway. Earl Grey, sipping his tea with an air of detached amusement, observed the scene with a bemused expression.
Fascinating.
He's so brainy now. He's so cerebral.
Oh my god.
This is what you left behind, Arwen.
I'm starting to regret my life choices.
He murmured, barely glancing up from his mug.
I always suspect it can possess a certain je ne sais quoi. This seems to kind of permit.
Arwen, you need to leave soon, don't you?
Oh God, yes. What time it is? Time it is. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna run over there. I'm just gonna stay in StreamYards. So when I get back, I'm gonna be boom.
Okay.
Back in
You want me
here.
just to bump you down, or what? You know what? Just stay here and just suddenly surprise us.
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna stay in and I'm gonna mute so you won't hear all the bullshittery when
Aw.
I'm gone. Cats and Jess and everything else. So all right, y'all.
Random things crashing.
I mean, all right, I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. All right.
Did she mute?
Did she, I don't. I doesn't look like she did.
Do you want me to mute her for her?
No, keep it active.
Okay.
Keep that. Keep her mic open. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
All right. Just in case, however, felt a distinct chill run down his spine. His telepathic connection to the glitter cloud. Can you see who Just in Case is now?
No. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I'm getting Spock vibes from Earl, and that's who I thought Justin was going to be. So now I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me really. Okay. Telepathic.
What do
Is
you
it
remember from Star Trek the Motion Picture?
Pretty lights. Pretty cloud.
Pretty shots of the ship.
Yes. Is Just in Case supposed to be Spock?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm trying to figure. So I'm guessing is Lyra Kirk?
Yes.
All right. Now I gotta put some William Shatner into my Lyra. All right. See if I can do that. Let's see. And who the heck is Earl?
Correct, Ram Bam. Yeah, Spock tried to establish telepathic contact with V'ger, so Justin is having telepathic connection to the cloud.
Yeah. So that would make him Spock. But
Yes.
then it's like, then who's Earl?
Do you remember another captain on board the ship?
Oh, yeah. Blonde guy who
Captain Decker.
yeah, his
That's
that
who
outfit.
Yes.
I don't know if that outfit complimented him down there or it was like really horrific. It was
I mean,
bad.
all the uniforms for the motion picture were the worst.
They were so bad, man.
Easily the worst uniforms in all of Star Trek. Even Discovery's.
Oh no, they were bad. It definitely. I mean,
Even Discovery's uniforms were better than the motion pictures. And
Yes.
and I don't want to give Discovery any credit at all.
no. Okay, So Earl, though he's not really acting like Decker at all.
No.
Okay, cool.
Outside of him having a rivalry with Kirk. I think so. That's where that's drawing from.
Okay.
Because remember, Kirk was an admiral. Decker was put in command of the Enterprise, but then the situation popped up, and Kirk came in and retook command of the Enterprise, even though he hadn't been aboard the new refitted model yet, and Decker knew the ship better.
Yeah.
And so they kind of had a rivalry, but it was kind of a one-sided rivalry because Kirk wanted to show he deserved to be in the captain's chair again. So he was like butting heads with the guy, even though he was right.
Yes. No, I remember that.
Correct, Ram Bam. Yeah, Kirk essentially pulled a power move.
Yes.
Anyway. Just in case, however, felt a distinct chill run down his spine. His telepathic connection to the glitter cloud, already strained, felt amplified, overloaded by a new and disturbing influx of information. It's ... It's connected to the cloud, he whispered, his voice strained. Directly connected. It's ... A part of it. He shuddered, a visible tremor running through his body. And it's ... talking.
Oh my god.
The glittery squirrel, in a moment that defied all logic and scientific understanding, appeared to respond to Just in Case's perception. It tilted its tiny head, its amethyst eyes seeming to gleam with an unnatural intelligence. Then, in a series of high-pitched squeaks that only Just in Case seemed to understand, it communicated a single terrifying message. They're watching.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. The seemingly innocent spectacle took on a darker, more sinister tone. The initial amusement gave way to unease, the comedic relief replaced by a sense of impending dread. That's a good sign from your bridge crew.
Yeah.
Like, ha 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 ha! Oh God!
Lol. I mean, ah!
This wasn't just a quirky cosmic anomaly. It was a demonstration of the glitter cloud's power, its ability to manipulate reality itself. The crew were not merely observing a strange phenomenon. They were being observed, analyzed, assessed. Cammy, meanwhile, was completely enthralled by her glittery doppelganger. Oh, okay. I'll take over.
All right. Really?
Because it would be funnier.
Yes. Really channel your inner Eartha Kit. All right.
Right. Arwen doing Eartha Kit, more
Yes.
specifically.
Yes.
Oh, look at you. Seamless, I know.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. She squealed, her voice filled with unrestrained delight. You're even sparklier than I am. Do you like glitter? Do you like ... cheese?
It is Arwen. Oh my god, it's body snatcher time now.
Like I said, I almost made Cammy Arwen.
That is
I was so close. She offered a small, crumbly piece of cheese from her pocket.
It's his Arwen. This is cheese. This is cheese. Cheese body snatch Cammy. Oh my goodness.
Which the glittery squirrel instantly snatched with surprising dexterity. That it's no longer mimicking her then.
True.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, one would logically conclude.
Yeah. The contrast between Cammy's childlike wonder and the underlying threat was striking. The glittery squirrel, a testament to this. God, there's that word again.
God, I hate that word.
The glittery squirrel, a testament to the cloud's bizarre abilities, was both comical and disturbing. It served as a grim reminder of the power they faced, the sheer alien nature of the entity they were attempting to understand. Its very existence was a demonstration of the cloud's capacity to warp reality, to create perfect copies, to manipulate its environment. Okay. Oh God, did it sound Chinese, Ram Bam?
No. You're fine.
Okay. All right. I don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, that would be a shame. We wouldn't have any more of these stories.
I know. The situation on the cheese wedge quickly escalated. Lyra, ever the pragmatist, again, ordered a full sensor sweep, hoping to detect other anomalies. Earl Grey surprisingly agreed, suggesting that the glittery squirrel was merely a symptom of a much larger problem.
I mean,
Yeah. Nothing gets by you there, Earl.
Yeah.
A manifestation of the cloud's deeper machinations. Dr. Adega began running tests on the recovered cheese crumb. What? That came from Cammy. All right. Dr. Adega began running tests on the recovered cheese crumb, trying to determine if it had any traces of the cloud's unusual energy. Why? What does that matter?
It matters a lot. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Just in case, plagued by the constant stream of telepathic whispers, tried to filter out the chaotic chorus of voices, searching for a coherent message. He was overwhelmed, lost in a sea of glittery impressions.
Oh no.
Struggling to make sense of the myriad voices and visions that flooded his mind. The glittery squirrel's earlier message, "They're watching," continued to echo in the background, fueling the growing sense of dread among the crew. I can actually kind of see that scene working.
Yeah. No, actually, this is by far the best one so far, just because, like, I can actually see what it's
trying to do, yeah. I mean, it's still nonsense, but as they investigated further, the crew discovered that the glittery squirrel was not alone. There were others. A small colony of glittery squirrels, each a duplicate of Cammy. All right. Okay. Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah. A small colony of glittery squirrels, each a duplicate of Cammy, but with variations in color and size, was inhabiting a section of the glitter cloud. They communicated using high-pitched squeaks and elaborate gestures, creating a bizarre and captivating spectacle. They flitted around their tiny bodies, leaving trails of glittering dust, their movements synchronized yet unique, almost as if they were a single organism.
What?
Are they in space or on the ship?
I don't know.
All right, okay. It's not worse than modern day science fiction.
No.
Yeah.
True.
It's like, yeah, they're communicating using high pitched squeaks, but they're in space, so they shouldn't be able to, right?
No, you're wrong.
Okay. The discovery raised more questions than answers. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yeah. Where did they come from? What were they doing? Were they truly sentient, or were they simply biological constructs of the glitter cloud? The answers remained elusive, shrouded in the glittering mystery of the cloud itself. The crew's initial fascination with the squirrels gradually morphed into wary respect. I'm not sure why, but okay.
Uh-huh.
The squirrels, despite their cute appearance, were living proof of the power of the cloud. Each one was a testament
Nah.
to its ability to manipulate reality. But what proof do you have of that?
No, I have no idea.
How do you know the squirrels are doing that? You think they're connected to the cloud, but what?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know how we...
This is Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Obviously.
Yeah. So instead of the hot Indian woman, we have squirrels. That's fair, right?
It's a fair trade-off, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Each one was a testament to its ability to manipulate reality, to alter the very fabric of existence. The observation intensified the sense of urgency among the crew, transforming their exploration into a desperate race against time. Oh, was she Iranian? I thought she was Indian. Whatever. The playful, light-hearted atmosphere of the beginning of the mission had long since been swept away. The reality of the existential threat they faced had become painfully clear. The glittery squirrels became a symbol of the glitter cloud itself, a mixture of wonder, fear, and the unsettling realization that they were dealing with something far beyond their comprehension. Oh, God, Snorty, are they bald squirrels?
Oh my god, no! Uh-huh.
The cute, innocent creatures were a constant reminder that there was a darkness at the heart of all the sparkling beauty. Their presence created an uncomfortable tension, a constant undercurrent of unease that permeated every aspect of the mission. The fate of the Earth hung in the balance, and the answer to its salvation might be somehow intertwined with these enchanting yet unsettling glittery squirrels. The crew's journey into the heart of the cloud was far from over, and the glittering mystery deepened with every passing moment. You would think that'd be the end of the chapter, but it just keeps going.
Yeah, it's going. We got 5 more, I think, like 4.5, 5 more, something like that.
5 more, yeah.
You're doing great, though. You are fabulous, Josh.
Yes.
You're doing so good. I'm so proud.
Yeah. Can you tell it has also been edited slightly?
Yes, because it's a lot more coherent.
And I didn't do any of the writing in this chapter. I just eliminated like the obvious repeats. Like there's still some repeating, but there's like slightly different information, so I let those go. But when they just like, no, we're doing this scene again, because it had another version of the Cammy and the squirrels meeting. It did that again, and I was like, no, cut.
Yes, cut.
The throbbing in Justin's temple intensified.
Sorry, I'm a child. I did not mean to laugh at that.
A pressure building behind his eyes that threatened to shatter his skull. Oh, God. Advil and a hot shower. That's what I do when I have migraines. The telepathic whispers, usually a chaotic murmur, coalesced into a focused beam, a laser-like intensity that burned into his mind. He gasped, clutching his head, his knuckles white against his forehead. The glittering dust motes of that danced before his eyes took on a new horrifying significance, swirling into visions that were both breathtakingly beautiful and terrifyingly real. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. No.
We lost Arwen, and then suddenly all the dialogue just stopped.
Yeah, all the fun dialogue. I was really ready to try to give my best Captain Kirk. All right, I was very, and now I haven't been able to since we made that discovery. So I'm just
Yeah. Looks like there's more later on.
Excellent.
Just scrolling ahead a little. All right. There has been a lot more dialogue than we've gotten in the past.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
I mean, it's still not enough, but it's clearly attempting to have dialogue.
Yes.
He saw the glitter cloud not as a swirling mass of iridescent particles, but as a sentient entity, vast and unknowable, its essence a symphony of light and sound. It pulsed with an inner rhythm, a heartbeat that echoed through the cosmos, a rhythm that resonated within his own being, a painful empathy he couldn't escape. Within this vastness, he saw glimpses of other worlds, swirling nebulae of color and light, planets shimmering with impossible hues, civilizations both magnificent and terrifying. Then the vision shifted. The vastness of the cloud narrowed, focusing on a single point, a burning ember of intense energy. This ember solidified, transforming into an image of forge, glowing with an infernal heat.
Oh my goodness. The blacksmith is back!
Sparks flew, casting dancing shadows on the rugged face of a figure hunched over at the anvil.
It's Arlen.
The figure, shrouded in shadow, wielded a hammer of pure starlight, its every blow echoing with the creation and destruction of worlds. The vision zoomed in. You're getting like camera instructions now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The vision zoomed in, revealing the figure's face, or what little could be seen of it through the flickering light. It was a face etched with age and wisdom, yet with youthful energy that belied the years. The eyes, when visible, held an intensity that seemed to pierce through the very fabric of time. The image felt intimately familiar, a memory stirring in the depths of Justin's subconscious.
I was also a blacksmith.
The plot twist we were all waiting for.
The image felt intimately familiar, a memory stirring in the depths of Justin's subconscious, a feeling of profound loss and inexpressible longing. A voice, not heard through his ears, but felt within his very soul, whispered through the vision. The voice was ancient, resonant, and tinged with sorrow that echoed across the millennia. Hold on.
You got this.
The blacksmith. ... We need a blacksmith. ... To mend the rift. That's what they tell me. That was my Biden.
Oh, I was like, what the hell was that?
I was trying to do Biden.
Where's my ice cream? Where's my cookie dough?
But why? But why?
I'm what now? President?
What was the question?
Anyway. Who are you? Who am I?
When I was growing up in Scranton. All right. That was a terrible Biden impression. Sorry.
No, but it was so funny.
The words hung in the air, heavy with implication. Justin strained to understand, to grasp the meaning behind the cryptic message. The vision flickered. The forge dimmed. The figure becoming more indistinct. The shimmering heat of the forge faded, replaced by a chilling cold. The next image that emerged was startlingly different. It was of a younger Earl Grey. Okay.
Ooh.
His face leaner. Wait, does that mean his face is fat?
I refuse to make Earl Grey fat, okay?
No,
He is ripped out of his mind.
By all means, keep that. His face leaner, his eyes filled with a youthful exuberance that was absent from his current world-weary demeanor.
God damn. I didn't need to tell him out like that.
He was standing amidst a swirling storm of glitter, laughing, carefree, almost joyous.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got together with Arwen.
He was eating his cheese and mushrooms and with Arwen.
Yeah. And they were baking bread and drinking hot chocolate and doing paragliding. It was great.
Yeah, of course. He held a small glittering object in his hand, something that shimmered with an inner light. So wait, was it glittering because of the inner light, or was it a glittering object?
I have no idea.
Yeah. This was a memory, a fragment of Earl Grey's past. Yeah, it's Arwen. It's his time with Arwen. Yeah,
we know. We read it. We were there.
A memory that was somehow inextricably linked to the glitter cloud. A connection both Justin and Earl Grey seemed unaware of. But Justin's getting this vision right now!
Justin's just confused. I mean, imagine putting Spock into this universe. Would he not just be confused and baffled the whole time?
I mean, yes. We would be getting the Spock that got the spores that made him like get all like love, like become like a hippie.
Uh-huh.
We'd be getting that Spock in this universe because he just couldn't his logic could not handle this world.
He'd give up.
Yeah. Just give in to the madness.
Yes. I hate that episode. I hate it so much. It's just the whole time I'm cringing out of my entire body.
I mean, I know Leonard Nimoy said he liked those episodes because he got to do something different.
No, I understand from an actor's point of view, yeah. But as a watcher, I'm just like, oh, honey. Yeah. No!
Just this plant is able to just make everyone these lovesick hippies. It's like, oh, God, what is happening? How come no one's figured out to stay away from these plants?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Burn them. Why did they evolve like this? Make them go away.
I mean, there are some disturbing spores in the world that like take over animals.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, the vision shifted again. He saw Lyra, Dr. Adega, and Cammy. But they were not on the cheese wedge. They were miniature figures, dwarfed by the vast scale of the glitter cloud. Tiny ants scurrying among the mountain range of sparkly dust. The sense of scale was overwhelming. The vastness of the cloud, making their actions appear almost insignificant. Then the vision became a kaleidoscope of fragmented memories, flashes of light and shadow, faces both familiar and alien. He saw faces filled with joy, faces contorted in anguish, faces twisted in expressions of profound loss. These were not his own memories, but pieces of a larger puzzle, fragments of the glitter cloud's history woven into the fabric of his own consciousness.
You know, I just realized
What?
a Dago's bones.
Hmm?
A Dago has to be bones.
Yes.
That took me way too fucking long, but I just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the next page and I saw Doctor. I was like, oh!
Yes. Yes. In the prompt, I said, when it got to, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy beams aboard the Enterprise, I made it Dr. Adega, a cyberpunk doctor.
Yes, I love that.
That's how I described it. I forgot to mention male, though, so it just made him a woman. Which I approve of this change.
I also approve of this change. And I'm looking forward to making next week's thumbnail.
Adega better be hot.
Adega's going to be so hot.
Yes. And of course, we have to keep Earl in just in the apron, right?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. He has spectacles. Did you write that?
Oh yes, of course. That's
Okay. Did it? I don't think. Once again, I don't think it described Cammy outside of being a pixie.
No, we'll never get an actual proper. Also, okay, just un momento. A coffee has hit.
Okay.
I require. Yes.
Okay. All right. So, guys, what do you think of the story? Oh, Snorty, I can't wait till Adega hears this. I think that'll be great. I didn't tell it to make him a woman. The AI just did. Ram Bam, you're the one that figured out it was Star Trek: The Motion Picture. What was the giveaway? Was it the giant cloud? I have to know, because for me, I thought the giant cloud kind of made it obvious. And I'm still distracted on good old Pip / Cammy, who's acting more like Arwen. Of all the weird stories I've heard, this is definitely one of them. True, Snorty. That is true. Oh, yeah, Rambam, yes. I'm just scrolling back through the comments here. Yes, Rambam. The Spock did look amazing in that cloak. Okay, yeah. The giant cloud and the fact that the glitter squirrel clearly was an analog for robot Ilara. Yes. Again, I was kind of following the plot structure of the motion picture. That was supposed to happen much later, not in the first chapter.
I return.
Yeah, just I was reading chat here and asking them, like, I asked Rambam, like, what was the giveaway for him that this was Star Trek the Motion Picture? And like the glitter squirrel clearly was an analog for Robot Alara. My issue is that happened. I was following the plot structure of Star Trek the Motion Picture. That was supposed to happen much later, not in chapter 1. And like in the movie, Cammy died in my prompt. Clearly that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So like the AI just does what it's going to do. It doesn't care.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I'm so
All right.
happy though that we have gotten blessed with this. Aren't you?
Mhm.
Aren't
Yes.
you so happy?
Yeah. This is clearly Blacksmith 2.
Hell yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, the third one. Blacksmith too.
Hey, Blacksmith was not in the title last time.
True.
Yeah.
Is blasphemous.
The Comet and the Blacksmith. So, Blacksmith was mentioned twice in the first book, so I guess it should be Blacksmith 3.
Yes.
But then you don't get the Electric Boogaloo subtitle.
But I appreciate, like, deeply appreciate the adding of the blacksmith back. All right, we needed it. It's like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
We kind of forgot what we were doing in the second one, but baby, we're back in the third.
Yes.
Yoo-hoo! I'm back.
Yay! So you didn't mute, by the way.
Huh?
You
I didn't mute. Wait, are you kidding?
Well, it didn't show that you were muted. You might have actually muted in like a way that.
Oh, yeah, I muted the headset.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I muted. That's how I knew. I looked at it before I left, and I went boop. So I
Okay.
went, okay, good. I was like, shit, I thought I muted.
Okay.
All right, what page are we on, y'all? I need to get
All
caught
right.
up.
How
We are
how
on
do we
page.
describe-
We are on page 12.
Okay.
There's been no dialogue since you left. Oh no, there was one dialogue line, and Josh did a beautiful interpretation of you being Eartha Kitt.
No doubt. No doubt. I will
No.
hear that.
There was also the old wise vision that
Oh,
spoke
yeah.
to Justin, and I tried to do, because he was described as ancient. I tried to do my Joe Biden.
Nobody understood it, and then
And
made
it
Biden
was
references
awful.
for 5 minutes. We made Biden references for 5 minutes. So.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have fun listening back. That's for damn sure.
But Justin got a vision going over memories, apparently from Earl and other ancient civilizations.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the story remembers that Earl was a blacksmith.
Okay.
And he got a vision of an ancient blacksmith telling Justin that they need a blacksmith to mend the rift.
Of course.
Okay.
And they just happen to have the blacksmith. Earl Grey.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh my god.
The one, the only.
And and that vision, he also got a vision of a young Earl, laughing, carefree, almost joyous, and we just automatically assumed, well, that was obviously when he was with you.
Oh, of course. We didn't drive each other crazy at all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Earl's missing me, huh? Oh well, Earl, you had your chance.
But he got let's see. This was a memory, a fragment of Earl Grey's past, a memory that was somehow inextricably linked to the glitter cloud, a connection both Justin and Earl Grey seemed unaware of, even though Justin's getting this vision. What? How is Justin not aware of this?
He has no idea what's going on.
He is literally getting this vision right now.
Oh my god. Connected to the glitter cloud. I can't.
Yeah.
Is this like my final evolved form, the glitter cloud?
That's what I would say,
I'm
right?
starting to wonder. Oh my god, I've come back to torment Earl shit. Or just be glittery in the presence. All right, I found it. Page 12.
Okay. We're at the top.
Okay.
All right. The vision concluded abruptly, leaving Justin gasping for air, his body drenched in sweat. The telepathic pressure receded, leaving a void in its wake, a chilling emptiness that left him feeling profoundly vulnerable. The throbbing in his head continued, a dull ache that mirrored the confusion churning within his mind. Lyra, alerted by his sudden distress, rushed to his side, her usual composure shaken.
Hell yeah, it's Justin.
Justin, what happened? What did you see?
Spock.
Thank you, Mr. Shatner. Well done. Love you, Mr. Shatner.
I'm
Love
just jerking my head around as I'm doing this.
Perfect. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was another thing we did while you were gone. Eris tried to figure out who's who from Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
I love it.
And Lyra's Kirk.
Yeah, Lyra's
what
definitely Kirk.
happened? What did you see?
For continuity's sake, you got to keep Earl the same, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Decker, who cares about Decker? Okay. Genuinely, who gives a shit?
He was
right?
literally in that one movie.
Nobody
Right.
cares. He was never mentioned again. Absolutely nobody
Dad.
gives a fuck.
although he's technically the son of a character from an episode.
Yeah, but who cares? So, it's fine.
It's attention to detail I appreciate, okay? It's more than we get now. All right. He tried to explain, stumbling over his words, struggling to articulate the chaotic torrent of images and emotions that had flooded his mind. A forge, ... A blacksmith, ... Earl Grey, ... It's ... It's all connected, ...
You should have said whimsical. It's all
It's all whimsical.
Rambam, yes. Captain Decker in the motion picture is the son of the Commodore in Doomsday Machine. That is correct. He whispered, his voice hoarse. He tried to describe the figure at the forge, but the words failed him. The image was too vast. I mean, it's a guy at a blacksmith. How can he possibly describe that?
It's undescribable, quite frankly.
Right.
Earl, it's you, dude. I mean, that would be a start. But too complex.
Too complex to capture in words. Dr. Dega, ever the pragmatist, examined him with a concerned frown.
Your vital signs are elevated. Your brainwave activities show signs of extreme stress. It's as if your mind has been subjected to an overwhelming sensory overload.
Beautiful.
It's so much funnier that a Dega is bones in this.
He's dead, Jim.
So, yeah, before you came on, I explained that in the movie, in the prompt I had, I changed, when Dr. Leonard McCoy comes on board, I changed it to Dr. Adega.
Of course.
And described him as a cyberpunk doctor, but I didn't specify gender. And so the AI just went, well, yes, queen.
Yeah.
Work, Shantae, you stay. Sashay away, boy. You stay, girl. Make me Dr. Adega. It's like, okay.
So when Adega mentioned that he'd be willing to be in the story, and I went, "Oh, I have a perfect role for you." I had already was like, "Oh, there's literally a doctor in the movie I'm using."
That's perfect.
Excellent.
I
Although
just wasn't
AI took a little license with that.
clearly.
We love you, Adega. Not our fault.
No, the story's perfect.
It is.
Perfect. In every way.
Earl Grey, surprisingly, remained calm, observing Justin with an unusual intensity. Wait, so was he remaining calm or was he observing with intensity?
Both.
Okay. His usual detached demeanor was replaced with a curious blend of fascination and apprehension.
Oh, blacksmith.
He murmured, his voice low.
Tell me more, Justin. Tell me everything. Like, oh my god. I gotta know.
I'm so glad we got back to Earl Grey murmuring.
Yes, we gotta make a murmur. Okay, we gotta murmur. Like, oh my god. He
Wait.
has to murmur.
The phrase from Earl, oh my God, I gotta know, will just go down in legend of Earl phrases.
Yeah.
God, I gotta know.
Where the people are. I gotta know.
Dead.
But Ram Bam brings up a good point.
What?
see.
Oh,
Oh, Ram Bam, don't even! Triggered! I'm triggered!
Remember that.
Shut up, Ram Bam. You're right. Remember the Oh, I can never forget. It's what broke us up. That fucking badger.
That distant uncle from his family.
Right.
I was interested in your wedding cake and was fought off by ants.
Oh my God.
As you do.
As you do.
Anyway, there was a flicker of recognition in his eyes, a hint of something long forgotten. Tell me about it. Something that he had perhaps buried deep within his subconscious. Yeah, like the prompt I said, Earl Grey, former blacksmith and baker, now captain.
hell yeah.
All right. Cammy, ever oblivious to the gravity of the situation, chirped.
Okay, before I chirp, I need to qualify here. Are we still going with Eartha Kitt? And somehow I feel like Cammy has evolved from the luscious, sensuous
That's fair.
Eartha Kitt.
Oh,
Fucking, was it sparkly? Did it involve cheese? Wee!
oh my god, are we devolving her into Book Arwen?
I don't know. How are we taking her? Because it's like, I can't tell. She has changed a lot from the last book. Let's just put it that way.
Again, this is technically a different character entirely.
I mean, true. Okay, all right. Well, was it sparkly? Did it involve cheese?
Her naive question broke the tension, momentarily easing the weight of the vision's revelation.
All right.
But the unsettling truth lingered, a heavy cloud hanging over them.
Literally.
The glitter, yeah, because it's a spaceship, so it's everywhere.
Glitter is not see-through, y'all. Just saying. It's not.
The glitter cloud had revealed its intentions. Had it?
When
I thought it just kind of appeared and floated around.
But it was pretty.
It was. Its intentions. I don't know. It's glittering. Its intention is to absorb all the light and reflect it off of its being. I guess.
Not the glitter cloud had revealed its intentions, not through blatant aggression, but through a cryptic message delivered directly into Justin's mind.
great.
They needed a blacksmith.
Oh,
and-
well.
Aren't they lucky?
Okay.
I- Aren't they lucky? They have the best blacksmith.
Oh, wait. Okay, I read ahead. It's a secret. Yeah. It's
Okay.
unfolding now. I'm getting it. It's starting to actually make sense.
Oh God, we can't have that.
And the answer to that cryptic request could be found. Could be that. And the answer to that cryptic request could be connected to Earl Grey's hidden past.
Ding, ding, ding! He doesn't remember anything. It's
The
hidden.
implications were staggering. The mystery even more profound.
It is.
Oh.
Their mission to explore the glitter cloud. I thought they went to the glitter cloud because it was a threat to Earth.
No, fuck Earth.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Earth is irrelevant.
Apparently.
Who cares?
Well, I mean, the last one, they just had to save a particularly sparkly corner of it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It can fend for itself. It's got gnomes and all sorts of shit like that. It's fine.
Yeah. Their mission to explore the glitter cloud had transformed into a race against an unknown enemy. A race where the very fate of Earth might depend on deciphering the enigmatic message of a celestial blacksmith.
Great.
Okay, we're
All
back
right.
to Earth, we're back to fate and celestial blacksmiths. I'm living for it.
The glittering mystery had deepened, its intricate threads weaving together the fates of these individuals, their destinies bound to the ever-shifting landscape of the glitter cloud. The playful, light-hearted exploration had transformed into a desperate quest, a perilous journey into the heart of the cosmic enigma. The fate of the Earth hung precariously in the balance.
Okay, wait. This is old boy who transforms and ends up with bald chick? Is that Earl?
Yeah, Earl's Decker.
Oh, yes, I see it. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
No, from Star Trek, from the original
No,
movie.
Yeah, but are you getting any kind of indication that he and Cammy were in a relationship?
Oh, no, not at all. No, that ship is sailed.
Because I made Cammy Ilara, who he had the romantic interest with in the movie.
I didn't get that
Not
at
a
all.
shred of that.
I didn't get that at all. But he's the guy.
Like I said, the AI does what the AI is gonna do.
Oh my god.
I mean, we had the duplicate of Ilara earlier in this chapter, even though that happens about 2/3 of the way through the movie.
Yeah, and see, I'm getting vibes that him and Alara have this, kind of frenemy thing at first, but then there's passion rumbling underneath. I mean, that's what I'm getting from that. So, yeah, book's gonna do what book's gonna do, y'all.
Yeah. The cheese wedge, a vessel more charming than robust.
I mean,
Yeah, because every now and then we get hungry, and I
Oh
can just
my
see Cammy breaking off a chunk and just munching on
Oh
it.
my god, please tell me you're gonna make the Enterprise out of cheese for the ship.
I currently have ideas.
Okay.
Forget the moon, y'all. We got spaceships made out of cheese. Damn straight. Moon just sits there and just looks pretty.
Right.
Ships can fly.
Right.
Fly in cheese.
Okay. The cheese wedge, a vessel more charming than robust, shuddered as it pierced the shimmering veil of the glitter cloud. One moment they were bathed in the soft ethereal glow of the cloud's outer edges. The next, they were enveloped in a kaleidoscope of light and color so intense that it threatened to overload their senses. Well, it's a good thing it's a spaceship so they can just turn off their monitors and not see the outside. Right?
Yeah.
That was always something that bothered me in Star Trek when they're like when there's something so intense outside the ship and they're like it's blinding light. It's like just turn off the view screen.
Because it's not like they're
Just-
looking out the windshield flying.
Exactly. They're not. It's not a window. It's a screen. Just turn it off, or have a filter come on, or something.
Right. I agree.
This is technology automatic filters is technology we have now.
The off button.
All
Very
advanced fucking
thing.
technology, they can't even come up with an off button. For real.
All right. Anyway, or my personal favorite is well, there's obviously the seatbelts, but also they don't we in Star Trek there's no such thing as oh god oh my god, what's the name of it?
Is your brain okay?
It's melting. The story is melting it.
Did you squirrel?
I did. Surge protectors. That's it.
Oh, of course,
I mean,
yes.
how many times does like the console explode right next to someone? It's like, what? We have
Well-
surge protectors that stop that.
Gary, stop fucking putting everything in the one outlet. There's 17 on the bridge, and you keep adding electrical cords and extension cords and just.
See, that's the kind of Star Trek parody I could get down with. That's the kind of show I would, just, oh my God, you got 17 fucking plugs, you're using one for everything. I'm dead.
Anyway,
Yes, back to the book. Back to this incredible book.
Perfect.
story's
book.
perfect.
Yes, it is. It's definitely got a mind of its own, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. The ship, normally a steady, if slightly creaky. Okay. The ship, normally a steady, if slightly creaky companion, became a bucking bronco tossed about the unseen currents. I don't want my spaceships to creak at all.
No.
First of all,
No.
inertia dampeners.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, it's the same thing in actual like spaceships. It's more helpful if you are floating. So if the ship gets jostled, you literally don't feel anything.
Okay, wait, is the ship actually made of cheese?
I'm starting to think it actually is just made out of cheese.
'Cause
I think,
just-
well, it's funnier that way.
because just for a moment I'm like, well, damn, if it's creaking, cheese don't creak. So what the hell's creaking? Oh, wait,
Wooden
is that
cheese.
just the name? Okay, no, we have to have it made out of cheese. We have to.
It's vastly funnier if it's just the Enterprise as cheese.
It's cheese, of course.
Anyway,
All right.
I'm now picturing all the Star Trek ships as cheese.
A fleet of cheese.
The Enterprise D is cheese. Deep Space Nine as a cheese space
And
station.
there's different kinds of cheese. There's
Yes,
like
of course.
Limburger, cheddar, Munster, smoked Gouda. I mean, different vibe for every ship.
Anyway,
This is what we do here, y'all.
It's great.
Yeah. Lyra, ever the pragmatic pilot, gripped the controls, her knuckles bone white.
Turbulence, unlike anything I've ever experienced.
She yelled over the roar of the engines, her voice strained.
It's like flying through a river of liquid starlight.
Your Kirk is so on point.
Thank you. It's just a matter of jerking yourself around with the words, so it
Yes.
actually is.
Ram Bam, yes, DS9's a wheel.
Yes!
Oh, you will of cheese.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, Eris, you know what to do.
Hey, I've taken notes. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Dr. Dega, strapped to her research station, clung to a nearby console, her spectacles askew.
Can you imagine Deca's spectacles askew?
I mean, it's got to include like those John Lennon glasses that he wears in the profile picture, right? That's a given, right, Eris?
Yeah.
Okay.
A given. The glitter density is off the charts. My sensors are going haywire.
She exclaimed, her voice a mixture of awe and scientific panic.
Scientific panic. I need that on a
Ah!
shirt.
E equals MC squared.
Scientific panic.
That's the name of the next of the yeah.
Pythagoras theorem.
I'm putting scientific panic. Chapter name.
Data streams scrolled across her monitor, a chaotic jumble of numbers and symbols that spoke of an energy unlike anything she'd ever encountered. Earl Grey, surprisingly, remained calm. That's our Earl, right?
Yeah, calm. It's the first thing
Right.
I think of when I think of Earl.
Yeah. His usual detached demeanor replaced by an almost childlike fascination. He leaned against the wall. So while the ship is like jostling around, he's leaning.
It's like, but it's a lot of effort because it's jostling around, so he's having to put his full body weight on the.
He's got to dig his fingers in to cling to the cheese, so he's not thrown about into the glitter. Oh my God.
Right. He leaned against the wall, a wistful expression on his face. His eyes following the swirling patterns of the glitter with an almost hypnotic gaze. He seemed less concerned with the ship's erratic movements, clearly, than with the breathtaking beauty of their surroundings. He hummed a low melodic tune. All right.
What?
He hummed.
Oh wait, no.
No.
It'd be more like do 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 do.
He hummed a low melodic tune, a tune that felt both ancient and strangely familiar. It echoed. It's the 80s music that powered Arwen's car.
Don't stop.
That's
Believe.
if I could turn back time.
Oh my God.
That was still the most Arwen sentence that ever happened in any of these.
Beautiful.
Her car powered by 80s power ballads. Like,
I
yes,
am living
that is
for it.
absolutely 100% Arwen.
Shit, about 2 months ago, I heard Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now, and I fucking pulled over to the parking lot, got out, and danced. You tell me I can't vibe with 80s? Hell yeah, I'm vibing with that. Well, true story. I'm fucking 14 again.
All right.
All right.
He hummed a low melodic tune, a tune that felt both ancient and strangely familiar. It echoed the ancient sorrow Justin had felt in his vision.
Aw.
It is the power ballad.
Yes.
Definitely. Do you believe in life after love?
Cammy, naturally, was delighted.
Of course, such
No,
a
she was
solemn
fucking delighted.
moment.
He's secretly Arwen.
This is even sparklier than I imagined.
Yep.
She chirped, her voice echoing with unrestrained joy. She bounced in her seat. Her tail.
Wait, what?
No, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I was on a different tab. What the fuck? I need
Okay. All right.
Okay.
to raise
Yeah. All right.
tail wagging fury. What animal? I need to know what animal because now I have to
Presumably a squirrel.
I'm terrified. Oh my
Okay?
God, she's evolving into my final form. Y'all, I'm gonna be a fucking
Still
giant
picking.
squirrel.
Eva Longoria now has squirrel tail. Okay, great.
Oh my God. And I did bounce in my seat. Cammy's reading me over there. I bounced in my seat. But I do not currently have a tail, y'all, so that is just a rumor at this point. Just saying.
She chirped, her voice echoing with unrestrained joy. She bounced in her seat, her tail wagging furiously, completely oblivious to the chaos surrounding them.
Can I collect some glitter for my cheese collection? Of course.
What? Can I collect some glitter for my cheese collection? What?
There's nobody home. There's nobody there in a mind of its own.
Like I said, some of the lines that happened earlier, I almost made this character Arwen. But that line was the one that made me change my mind because I couldn't have Arwen be this stupid again.
Bless you.
No.
I still feel bad about the last one.
But I don't have a cheese collection as currently, so yes. Oh my God. I'm dead.
Well, yeah, because you ate it because you had that basket of artisanal cheeses.
That's right. See? It's all connecting. It's all connecting.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that happened while you were gone, Arwen. Cammy was so enthralled by the glitter squirrel Cammy, she reached into her pocket and pulled out a thing of cheese to give it to the squirrel.
She fed cheese to the squirrel.
That was in her pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know you have to have Cammy in a tweed jacket now.
All right. Squirrel tail wearing a bright pink, potentially sparkly tweed jacket.
Oh, and it's just a matter of time before Just In Case comes by and dumps a glass of wine on her, and then she's wearing a wine stain, and then
and it's back, baby! Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, can I get glitter? I want it for my cheese, y'all. What of it?
She held out a small glittering net, ready to scoop up samples of the swirling dust.
Of course, forget impending doom to Earth, y'all. Let's collect some glitter with a glitter net. Fuck y'all, it's my cheese collection. I'm going home.
No, it's Cammy's. This isn't you, Arlen.
I'm speaking as Cammy. No, hell no, this ain't me. Look, I know I may not always be the shiniest apple in the bushel, but come on now. Even I have my limits. I do not collect cheese. I eat it.
The cheese wedge continued its perilous journey deeper into the heart of the cloud, navigating treacherous currents of shimmering dust and unpredictable bursts of energy. The ship's hull vibrated with each jolt, groaning under the strain. The landscape outside, changing outside constantly. Do you have landscapes in space?
Yeah, it's just called space.
Yeah. Shifting from swirling nebulae of vibrant colors to vast, empty plains of pure white light. Strange crystalline formations loomed from the swirling masses, glowing with an eternal light. These formations pulsed rhythmically, as if breathing, emanating a low hum that resonated throughout the ship. Oh my God.
Y'all realize I was gone for nearly 30 minutes, and I swear to God, it feels like I've just picked back up where y'all left off. What happened in between?
Not much happened.
happened.
Okay, all right, because I'm like, I feel like I didn't miss
overly long description of Justin's vision. That's really all you missed.
Oh, okay, that's right. The vision. Okay, I do remember y'all telling me. All right, I feel caught up now.
All right. The psychological effects of the cloud were as unsettling as the physical ones. Justin found the telepathic whispers that had plagued him before amplified 1,000-fold. They were no longer whispers, but a symphony of voices, a chaos of emotions both joyous and terrifying. He felt as though the glitter cloud was probing his mind. I guess I missed this repeat here.
No, it happened again.
Okay. I mean, it could. That'd be fair.
And it's a good refresher for me. I get to see the vision now.
Oh, yeah. She just.
Yeah.
Thank you, book. It's now it can now read the future. It knew I was going to leave and come back.
Right. There were no longer just whispers, but a symphony of voices, a chorus of emotions, both joyous and terrifying. He felt as though the glitter cloud was probing his mind, peering into his deepest thoughts and memories. He felt an overwhelming sense of vulnerability, as if he were completely exposed, his innermost secrets laid bare for all to see. Oh, that's right. That last line is why I kept this one. I forgot. Because now he's feeling vulnerable.
Okay.
That's why I kept this one.
Vulnerable Justin. Okay.
Well, good thing it makes sense.
Right. Lyra too.
It could not be, Yes. Yeah.
And because it's listing like everyone's feelings here.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Lyra too felt the effects of the cloud's influence. She found her concentration wavering, her senses dulled by the relentless barrage of visual and auditory stimuli. The lines between reality and illusion began to blur. She saw fleeting images, ghostly apparitions flittering at the edge of her vision. She couldn't be sure if they were real or just manifestations of the cloud's power. Dr. Adega, despite her scientific training, she was scientifically panicked. Despite her scientific training, found herself overwhelmed by a sense of awe and wonder. The sheer scale of the glitter cloud, its boundless energy, challenged her scientific understanding of the universe. It was a phenomenon beyond anything she had ever studied or even imagined. The data streaming across her monitor only deepened the mystery, offering more questions than answers. The cloud seemed to defy all known laws of physics, a universe unto itself.
Okay, I'm starting to give Cammy a pass for being so stupid because the cloud looks like it's affecting everyone and it's taking what's actually there and just amplifying it
True.
a lot. So I'll give her a little bit of a pass on. I want glitter for my cheese.
Glitter cheese?
Because even Dr. Dega's over there trembling, going, QED, is it really proven? In a scientific panic.
Right.
So I'll give Cammy a pass.
Even Earl Grey, despite his calm demeanor, showed signs of being affected by the cloud's strange energy. Mm-hmm. His humming grew more intense.
See?
Okay, see, it is a continuation.
It's bewitching us all. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that and like, okay, it's not technically a repeat because he's still doing this. And I tried to edit as little as possible.
It's actually flowing really well. It is. It's flowing because like you
for
said,
one of these things, yes.
Right. And the repeat, there's always a line at the end or something in the middle that makes it go, oh, okay. It's a little more information. Mm-hmm. It's not just a repeat for the sake of a repeat.
It's not like you went up in the paraglider, then went back up
for like 20 fucking pages, 5 loops or whatever.
That's still the worst chapter of any of them.
Oh, but God, it was glorious. But yeah, it was Eris's. It was her appendices that made it so good. Oh, those thumbnails. Anyway, sorry, just so good.
His humming grew more intense, his eyes more distant. He seemed to be drifting further into a state of reverie. Lost in the memories stirred by the cloud's power. His detached persona, his carefully constructed shell of indifference began to crumble.
Wow.
He spoke in riddles.
Damn it!
His words cryptic and enigmatic, hinting at a past shrouded in mystery.
I mean, honestly, it could have just been him retelling what happened in the last 2 books, but because it's so nonsensical, no, it just sounds like a bunch of riddles.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like that. Yes, because who would believe?
Right.
You know?
Well, I would.
Yes, because
I've been on this journey with Earl.
I too have
Exactly.
been on this journey, and yeah. Oh, what a journey it's been.
Cammy, remarkably, remained unaffected.
Time
Happily
out! Time out! Time out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
She remained unaffected. That means she's not affected. She really is looking for glitter for her cheese.
Happily collecting samples of glitter with her little net.
She's getting glitter with a net?
Yes, and Eris, I was gonna give her a pass because everybody's being affected by the glitter. But this fucking paragraph comes along and says she remains remarkably unaffected, which means that's her real brain, not under glitter influence.
True.
She's collecting glitter with her little net to give to her cheese collection. Okay.
Yes.
So just so we know. All right. I'm sorry, Sensei. Go. I had to. Oh my God, she's not affected. All right.
Oh, this is the last page.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It has flowed better this time, hasn't it?
I told you.
Yeah. Thanks to me.
You're so great, Josh. I'm so proud. You're amazing.
I spent about an hour editing. I'm a master.
Major took one for the team.
I
Oh,
spent
yeah.
so much time. I had to read and determine what was unnecessary and cut.
You did good.
I worked so hard on this yesterday.
I'm proud.
Mhm.
All right. Cammy remarkably remained unaffected, happily collecting samples of glitter with her little net.
Dear God.
She seemed immune to the cloud's psychological effects, her naive enthusiasm unyielding in the face of the unknown. She continued to chatter, oblivious to the rising tension and the unspoken anxieties of her companions. She was, however, slightly unnerved by the lack of cheese. Okay, I
Girl needs a break.
understand, Cammy.
I would also be unnerved by a lack of cheese.
Yes. I
How
understand.
are you
I understand that.
unnerved? How are you unnerved when your entire damn ship is made of cheese? It's not. There's no lack of cheese.
She can only eat so much before
Yeah.
it affects her, you know?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, remember, that's how you and Earl met. You were eating your basket of artisanal cheeses and had to use the bathroom.
And get your car fixed.
Right.
Earl has a type. He wants the women who like cheese. If they continue, although I'm still getting vibes between him
And glitter.
and glitter.
In glitter. Earl has a type, okay? All right. As they journeyed deeper, the landscape became more surreal. They passed through regions where the glitter coalesced into enormous shimmering creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures that seemed to shift and change before their eyes. These beings communicated not through words, but through bursts of light and color. So they couldn't understand what they were saying, so they just continued on. Expressing themselves through a vibrant dance of shimmering particles. The cheese wedge navigated through these living sculptures. What?
Living. Ow, you just went through grandma. Get your fucking shit out of grandma. What the hell, dude?
The ship went through the Venus de Milo.
Living sculptures of light. Oh my God.
Living sculptures are not creatures.
I'm confused.
I mean,
Actually, I guess they are technically creatures.
yeah, it's like the weeping angels. Would you
Yeah.
consider that a creature? Because I would.
But they move and shift. It's like they're alive. It's like you're just flying right. I mean, oh, okay. Well, keep reading. It might clear it up. Questions.
The Weeping Angels. You could never possibly destroy such a terrifying villain.
With the hammer! Yeah, I'm looking at you. Smash. What's up? Come at me. I know he has a screwdriver. I have a sonic hammer. So. Yeah.
I meant ruin them as a villain.
No, I mean smash with hammer.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? They can't move unless I look away.
Or even blink.
Or
That
blink.
was the whole premise of the first episode with them.
Yeah, you can't even blink.
So as long as somebody else, if you get two people, one with a hammer, one that his entire job is staring. Okay.
Without blinking, he has to stare with it. Y'all have to time your blinks.
God, that was such a great episode,
I
and then they just
know.
screwed them up. Anyway.
Remember the badger?
Yeah, they badgered it. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Badger?
Yeah.
All right. The cheese wedge navigated through these living creatures of light with remarkable agility. Lyra's piloting skills tested to their limits. I thought Cammy was piloting.
Well, I had to take over because Cammy's running around trying to catch glitter cheese
With her
the
net.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
And you
fair.
abandoned
No.
her post.
You know it's one of those ones with the giant holes in it, okay?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
exactly a butterfly net. It's more like,
Yeah.
Oh.
The crew observed swirling galaxies within the cloud.
I think y'all are just tripping.
Miniature universes contained within a single entity. All right.
They're tripping.
All right.
This
Oh,
is
dude, they're
Lucy in the
tripping.
space with diamonds right here.
Yeah. They encountered celestial rivers of light. Oh, all right. This is sounding like a 80s cover band album cover.
Or one of those guided meditation. Imagine yourself.
Yes.
You encountered a celestial river of light.
Close your eyes.
Yes.
Relax. You are in space, floating on a river of celestial light.
1,000%.
Oh my
1,000%.
God.
That's what it's reading like. I'm here for it, though. I'm living for it. It's like the new age fantasy,
This is Afternoon Discord and Delight ASMR.
Guided meditation.
All right.
Use headphones for full experience. Okay.
They encountered celestial rivers of light, shimmering waterfalls, shimmering waterfalls cascading down into bottomless chasms of pure white energy. They're in space.
Well.
There's no cascading down in space.
It's the astral realm, Sensei. It's the astral realm.
It's the AI trying to remember. I specifically made the Enterprise a boat, and it kind of slightly remembering it before it just gave my story the middle finger and go, no, this is science fiction.
Oh my God.
The sense of scale was overwhelmingly vast. They were but tiny specks in a cosmos contained within a cosmic dust cloud.
Yeah, that's space.
Yeah. Space is big.
It's you.
It's huge. We got the best space. We have the most wonderful space program.
Big,
Biggest
beautiful
space.
space.
The biggest, most vast space. Okay.
That big, beautiful space.
We have the most space, the biggest space. Okay, that has ever been in the history of the space.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Dead.
See, we are equal opportunity. We had Biden references and Trump references. So
Hell
we're
yeah.
equal opportunity, okay?
Biden doesn't know where
God.
he is, and Trump thinks that he has the biggest space. It's fine. Everything is equal here.
Yeah.
Eris, I think you just broke me.
Maybe,
You broke my
just
brain.
maybe, if we,
It was so
May-
good.
you know, maybe we wouldn't have as much to make fun of if they weren't so easily memeable.
Yeah,
Biggest space, most beautiful space.
that's what they tell me.
Dead.
That's what they all tell me. It's the most beautiful, biggest thing.
Have you heard about this Blacksmith 2 Electric Boogaloo? It's the greatest book ever. I haven't read it yet, but that's what they tell me.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but that's what they tell me.
Oh my god. Oh.
Anyway,
back to
back to the book.
this book is so much. Just brings me so
There's
much
only
joy.
there's only 2 paragraphs left.
So much joy. I love it.
All right. Then a swirling vortex of iridescent light. They saw it. The heart of the glitter cloud. Well, that was quick.
Yes.
It took like just shy of forever to get to the heart in the movie. It pulsed with a rhythm that resonated deep within their bones. A heartbeat of pure energy. It wasn't a place, but a being, an entity so vast and ancient that it defied comprehension. The beauty was breathtaking, terrifying, and mesmerizing all at once. It was a symphony of light and color, a breathtaking spectacle that left them speechless. All these paragraphs are word salads.
And y'all wanted to kill it. Didn't somebody want to kill it?
Lyra did, right?
Lyra wanted to kill
Hell
it.
yeah, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Earl just drank tea and leaned against the wall. And Cammy lost her ever-loving fucking mind on this dust, so...
Come on.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. I was pulling up the next chapter because I just wanted to check on something real quick. All right. At the heart, a colossal forge blazed, casting a fiery glow into the swirling glitter around it. And there, silhouetted against the blazing light, stood the blacksmith. All right. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
The image Justin had seen in his vision materialized before them. A figure of immense power and age. What does God need with a blacksmith?
Right.
Okay. Crap, I lost my place. The image Justin had seen in his vision materialized before them. A figure of immense power and age, their hammer crafted from starlight itself, poised to strike. The air crackled with energy, thick with anticipation. As the cheese wedge, small and insignificant, entered the heart of the cosmic forge, poised to fulfill the mysterious prophecy of mending the rift. The journey had only just begun.
Damn.
Chapter 4 is definitely going to end with that same line.
Wow. So they got the blacksmith. So now is this okay? Now I have questions. I have so many questions of what the book means.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is the book saying it's just an image of the blacksmith trying to remind Earl of his past, or it's an actual, like, a spirit of the blacksmith that he has to somehow gain back? I want to know what the book is intending. You know what I mean? Because Earl's past is forgotten at this point. So
Ooh.
somehow the books are connected.
I am definitely gonna have to do editing on this next chapter because it went back.
No.
Wait,
Chap-
back where? Oh,
chapter 2 starts with them just starting to enter the glitter cloud and getting
No.
all the visions of the creatures and everything.
Oh,
No. No. That's not good.
Nope.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Delete. No.
because I have to admit, I'm invested, and I'm not. By doing it this way, there's not as much, battle weary.
Oh God!
Going
I should have edited what we read out and gone with this. This has all the dialogue of those scenes.
No.
Oh my God!
All right. Okay. All right.
You might have to go through this whole damn book.
I was hoping just to edit a chapter at a time. But...
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, it went really stupid.
Book's gonna do you
God.
dirty, Sensei. Book's gonna do you dirty because it knows.
Okay, how about
it
this?
knows you want it. You know it knows.
How about this, Josh?
You're gonna go
I'm
and
help
clean
you.
it.
That starts out with the flashback previously on. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
I just saved you a little bit of time. You get a previously on at the beginning of chapter 2.
Nice. That's good.
But it's one of those previously ons that goes on for way too long and gives you way too much information, even though you just watched the last episode.
No. I'm not gonna do that because I need to do some editing. I'm looking at chapter 2 right now. It is 17 pages.
Oh no, I was just talking about so we could get the dialogue in there. That's all I was mentioning.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about the whole thing. I was just
Okay.
like,
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Like a little synopsis.
Right.
Synopsis. That
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what they put.
Okay.
add the dialogue in there.
I like
All right.
that. I like that.
And then I will try to see if it does any repeating in chapter 3 about like the last scenes of chapter 2 and then just switch those out.
Yeah.
Well, I know this one read super fast compared to all the others. And I actually remember,
I did
remember
spend
what happened.
and I did spend more time editing the prompt so it wasn't as random chaos.
Okay. Well, that
So
was good.
I spent more time like specifically detailing things. It still kind of went, nah, we're doing our own thing.
But it was, at least for the most part, it was cohesive, coherent. I remember what happened. I don't feel like, oh my God, those last 20 pages, we were just looping over and over. What the hell happened?
Yeah.
And then I still can't remember because it's just, like I said, battle fatigue. But I didn't get that with this, so this is promising. Very promising.
But this
All your hard work is paid off.
the AI cover totally tells the story right here, doesn't it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm still it's got some explaining to do because I'm still can't quite connect the dots yet.
Wait, yes. Because like Eris said, the actual image that the AI story thing gave me is only about like the middle third of this.
Okay.
And then Eris worked her magic. But based off of the middle part, would you think this is a science fiction space story?
No, this is putting me like, I mean, one of that, not a musket. It looks like it's like an old timey revolver. Those like pirates used.
Mm-hmm.
What were those single shot guns?
Yeah.
Looks like it's one of those. One has a sword, possibly wooden, and he's wearing a Robin Hood hat. Another one looks like some sort of gun, but maybe a medieval gun. So I would go more fantasy rather than sci-fi.
Yeah.
according
Based
to
on this cover,
picture.
you would think it's a medieval fantasy story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even a D&D campaign kind of, cover. That kind of thing.
Nope.
But it's,
Yeah.
sci-fi, y'all. Even though the story is very sci-fi. They're in a ship of cheese. In space. So it just, but yeah, I don't see the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rambam. It's yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
Flintlock. Yeah,
That's
that's the name.
That's it.
But
Yeah, those round barrels. Yeah.
I'm still just amazed at how you expanded the image.
I'm magical.
Oh, it looks like
that.
it's one piece.
It
looks
does.
like it's one piece.
I have a talent.
Now I have to ask:
Mm.
are those boulders or pumpkins or
Pieces of
They
bread.
are
right?
Whatever you want to be.
Okay.
alright?
Okay. Because I've been trying to noodle that out. I'm like, it could be lots of things.
It
But I
is
like that.
whatever you want. Ugh. What a fun opening.
So good. I'm excited. I want to see where this goes. Legit.
And it's clearly Star Trek the Motion Picture. I can at least see where it's drawing things much easier this time.
Yes, I agree.
Oh yeah, there's actual once the cloud and everything. It was like, oh yes, exactly. That's exactly where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
I still don't really know.
Credit to Rambam who figured it out.
Yeah. I still don't know where Raiders came from in the last.
No. No. Outside of them just constantly exploring. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is Blacksmith 2, 3, electric boogaloo, whatever you want to call it.
This
And
is good.
I almost did name it Blacksmith 2, The Wrath of Arwen.
Glitter cloud.
I seriously almost had that title.
Oh my god.
But decided no, because I didn't want the title to be blatantly obviously Star Trek when I used a Star Trek movie.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I just went with the greatest sequel title ever made.
That will work. Blacksmith 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
A search for more glitter. Yes.
Smarty. Oh my god. Fair enough.
I legitimately have. I'm legitimately cautiously optimistic about Spaceballs 2.
Me too.
I am as well.
The fact that Mel Brooks is involved
Yes.
that gives me hope.
And Rick Moranis coming out of retirement.
Seriously,
Come on, it's
he's been retired for like 20 years.
That's freaking epic. And wasn't he the one? Was it his wife? Was it he? There was some actor, and I think it was him. Whose spouse got killed or was hurt or something.
His wife, I believe, had cancer.
She had cancer? Okay.
I believe so. And then he retired to spend time with her and the family.
Right. I knew that. I think I'm conflating two stories. But yeah I remembered he did retire to take care of his children.
But then she passed, and so he became a full-time dad.
I mean,
and with all the movies, with all the big high-profile movies he did, he was getting tons of residuals, so he didn't need to work.
No, right. And he's one of those actors where there's certain directors, all he has to do is call them up and say, hey, I want to be in one of your movies. They will create a movie for him.
Yes.
He has that much pull with the part of Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, Ghostbusters.
Mel Brooks did it.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Of all the movies.
Yep. Called him up and said, hey, guess what? God. And that he said yes. Yeah, I am optimistic.
but no Bartholomew.
There's rumors that he'll be replaced, or maybe his son. Someone will play like his son.
Okay.
Like I heard,
Better not be
what's
fucking
his-
Jack Black.
No, it's not Jack Black, but it's the gay version. The one who played Olaf in Frozen. I can't remember his name.
God, not him.
Yeah, okay, he's the gay version of Jack Black.
You know what? I'll take Jack
Good
Black
actor,
over.
but he's a good actor. But I don't know. Now I heard that could be a rumor, that could be wishful thinking. But I'm kind of like, oh, please don't song and dance the fuck out of this. That's not what we want from that character. But I don't know. I think Mel Brooks would. He'll probably handle it in a Mel Brooksian, tongue-in-cheeky kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
He'll make some tribute to John Candy, and we'll laugh about it not because oh haha you're dead, but because oh we're honoring this man who played this role. He'll do it. I think he'll do it his way.
It's still, and Mel Brooks has always been like the master of just the really funny minor joke.
Yes.
I mean, like, you know, the whole his name is Barf, and like it's like okay, whatever. But then like at the end, they're like, "What's your name?" Barf. No, your full name, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. I mean, my God.
It's so dumb, but it makes me laugh every time.
It's
Beautiful.
great. The king of the puns.
Yep. And the key, the true key to Mel Brooks's work is he does the obvious joke, but he does it just a half second before the audience sees it.
Yes.
That's the key.
Yes.
And then we're like, oh, ha, 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 ha. Then yes. Then it clicks. He does the same thing with bathroom humor. He just elevates it to that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did he just say? What did that just? Oh my God, I'm laughing my ass off. He's just so good at it.
Or also, he's just really good at just taking elements from like, you know, other genres and working out like a way to do jokes with it, like High Anxiety.
I love that movie so much.
Well, you know, the shot where Cloris Leachman and
Harvey Korman.
Harvey Korman, where they're when the camera is looking under the table up at them, and they keep putting things right in front of the camera, so the camera's constantly moving.
Yes, they're eating, they're discussing it, and they're moving the plates around and shit.
It is a very Hitchcockian shot.
Oh
but
my
because
God.
because they kept putting things in front of the camera, the camera keeps moving.
You have to move. And they're discussing this, you know, sinister plot, and it's just like, oh my God. Or the scene where Dick Van Patten is in the window.
Yes.
And the shadow, he's like, I feel like I'm caught in a web. And the shadows of the window outlines a web.
It's like that shot would be all Hitchcock would do.
Pure Hitchcock.
But because he addresses it, it makes it funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, the scene where Madeline Kahn drives up and her car is like brown plaid and she gets out and her entire jumpsuit is in fucking brown plaid and she walks into the office. How many shots have we had of freaking Tippy, whatever her name is, Hendren or whatever, getting out of a car, walking into a building? But you do a double take on these clothes and it's like, this is so fucking ridiculous. I am living for it. Living for it, y'all. High Anxiety.
God, Madeline Kahn was taken way too soon.
She was definitely
She was
one of the
wonderful.
Best. Oh God, yeah.
Anyway,
peace, Madeline. Sorry, y'all, but I never hear anyone talk about High Anxiety, or I mean Mel Brooks a lot for that matter. But his stuff is brilliant. It's actually brilliant.
Or Silent Movie, where the only spoken line is by Marcel Marceau. Look, that's just genius.
Yes! The mime, the famous mime who don't speak, has the one spoken line. Come on, y'all.
That's just genius.
I agree.
work of art.
So it's not so silent movie is not technically a silent movie. It is technically a talkie, but the one line is spoken by a mime.
I think
Genius.
that's brilliant. It is. It really is.
Oh,
A black
so-
sheriff? Why not? It worked in Blazing Saddles.
I am so excited for chapter 2.
So am I.
Yes.
So am I. This is great.
Yes. Chapter 2, just a slight, just something to whet the appetite.
Who wet?
To whet your appetite.
Whet the appetite. And Ram Bam, it is. High Anxiety is like all of the, what we think of, the Hitchcockian
Yes.
films, all of them thrown into this one movie.
Yes.
So if you like Hitchcock
Well, I
and
mean,
you
that
like
was,
Mel Brooks, you'll love High Anxiety.
well, I mean, that was the genius of Mel Brooks, like, because most of his movies are parodies of genres.
They are. They
Like
are.
silent movie is a trope of all the silent movie tropes and like segments and stuff.
Oh.
Spaceballs, a space adventure. Young Frankenstein is obviously the old
the classic horror.
the classic horror films.
Mhm.
Like each of them were a work of art that was making fun of a genre.
So good.
But it's loving. It's a loving parody. Anyway, so just something, the thing to whet the appetite.
Because honestly, when most people think about Mel Brooks, what do they think of? Blazing Saddles
Mm-hmm.
and
The
probably History of the World and Spaceballs. Okay, those three. That's what when I
Young
hear
Frankenstein.
people, you would say Young Frankenstein too. Okay, so that's like his calling card. But oh my God, there's so much more to this man.
Mm-hmm.
And High Anxiety belongs within that. It really does.
15 commandments, smash. 10
My
commandments.
dad
Oh my
would quote
God.
that movie all the time. Oh my God. These 15, these 10.
These 10, they fall.
Okay. So just the merchandise. That's right, Snorty.
He was
Who
not
kno-
afraid
who
to
knows?
poke fun at that kind of stuff, was he?
Who knows? We'll all be willing to meet here again for Spaceballs 2. The search for more money.
I'm still sad that that's not the actual title.
I know.
There's
time.
Am too.
There's time.
Come on, guys.
But you
you
know
you
it's
had
what
it
we're
right
all
there.
going to call it. We're all
Yeah.
going to call it that. That is to be its official title. I don't care what the fuck he comes out with.
Maybe they could make it the the subtitle for it.
Well, that's what I mean. That'd be perfect. Spaceballs 2.
It needs to be in
The
there,
search
or
for
at
more
least
money.
actually, it might be really funny if that was in the opening crawl.
Yes.
Yes, that would work. Okay,
if it's
that would work.
if it's in the opening crawl, you're like Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. There, we did the reference. Are you happy? Or just
Yes, I would be okay.
something like
with
that.
Yes.
I'd be okay with that. That's a good point. You hear that, Mel? You can call it what you want now. Just add that somewhere, please.
Yes.
Because how many years has it been? 40?
I think the trailer said 38.
38 years. We're getting a sequel to Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Y'all, it is a good
Well,
day.
The fact that Mel is still here to do it is great.
Thank God.
I know.
He's
And
98.
He is one that Keith Richards has not outlived yet. That is a feat in itself. I had some friends who used to say every time a person would die, a celebrity would die, they would say, "Congratulations, Keith Richards. Here's to one more year," because he outlives everyone.
He does.
Not Mel Brooks. Not yet. Not yet. We're pulling for you, Mel.
Anyway, chapter 2, Within the Glitter.
Yes.
Love that.
and
I'm getting
And-
visions. I
just,
love it.
and just again, here's a little thing to whet the appetite. The light creatures seemed amused by her attempts, playfully dodging the net with fluid grace. It even seemed to playfully flick Cammy's tail with a beam of light, causing her to yelp with surprised delight.
Wait! Oh my God! Did she merge with the glitter squirrel? I think they merged,
I think the
or the book merged them.
I think-
Something.
the book forgot about them. Yeah.
Because now she's got a tail. Remember, there was that little tiny Cammy, but it was a squirrel and it was glitter, and they were doing the mime dance with each other.
Yeah.
And now she's got a tail. Yeah, I think the books forgot and merged them. So is she still a pixie?
Who knows?
I mean, she's evolving before her very eyes, y'all. She's a trans species right now.
Yes.
Because she's
But
got a tail.
I will be editing chapter 2 this week.
All right. I can't wait. Can't wait.
So, anybody got anything going on?
I can't wait for your thumbnail.
I already have plans.
Okay.
Did you take lots of notes?
I took some notes. There wasn't that much to take notes of, quite frankly.
Did you get Lyra
True.
got it?
Good point. Good
Did
point.
you get Lyra's outfit?
No, I did not get Lyra's outfit. Crap.
Because
What did
it
Lyra's
was
outfit?
it was mentioned.
Oh, I missed that.
It was a shimmering admiral's
Oh,
outfit or
yep,
something.
yep. Okay, hold on.
Very
Let me-
glowy. Very glowy.
In her flamboyant attire. Yes, there we are.
And wasn't that the material? It kind of strikes me as that material that's, I don't know if it's plastic or nylon, but it's iridescent, and it's got, you can either
Everything's
have,
iridescent in this universe.
I mean, it, like legit, it's like a real material we have, and you can it could either be like opalescent, or you can have like the oil spill kind of look. I don't know. It's some bougie fashion people used it one time, and I don't know what the hell it's called. But
Snorty, Blacksmith episode 4, The Rise of Earl Grey.
oh my God, yes! Earl's gonna have an anthology by the time we're done. I'm living for this.
I don't know. I think I need a break after this one.
Oh yeah. We'll take a
Of course. Oh my God.
We'll take a small break. Okay.
All
And
right.
then we will continue on with Justin.
Yes.
Uh,
No, I can imagine Sensei that when you tried to read and go through all this with that editorial eye. Yeah, I can imagine your brain at the end is probably like, okay, time out. Time the fuck out.
That's why I only got I did a preliminary edit of the whole thing. I've done like a skim of the entire book, but I
Uh-huh.
only read chapter 1 entirely.
Okay.
So I know what happens, kind of. And just through like the basic edits that I've done, the entire book was shortened by a page, but chapter 1 itself was shortened by 3 pages.
Okay.
So we shall see how much I actually shrink the whole story.
Oh my God.
Bless you.
Bless
Now you're annoying.
you.
I didn't mean to.
But it was much more cohesive.
Yes. My brain
Your
didn't
editing
know.
worked. Your editing worked.
I have to admit, I am surprised that it's as cohesive as it is.
It's weird, but it's cohesive.
And again, props to Ram Bam for figuring out the movie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because you two didn't. Burn.
Oh my
Mean.
god.
Why are you being mean?
Because I have to read this whole thing.
Bro.
To be fair, I didn't see a whole lot of anything Indiana Jones
No.
That's
in
what I
the
was
first
saying.
book
Yeah.
at all.
So like when you started going, oh, wait a minute, is he Picard? And you started going through the Next Generation films, I was like, you're on the right track, but I don't want to give it away.
Yeah. Fair. Dude, I was so close.
You were.
Yeah.
But
And then I was thinking-
everyone forgets the boring one.
The reason why I was thinking Undiscovered Country is because, you know, when Sulu is in a ship and he's got his tea there,
Mm-hmm.
and then when
Oh.
Praxis was destroyed, and they're like, you know, Captain, I see something, and they're like, what do you see? And they get hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because Praxis was destroyed. I think it was Praxis, and the debris of that thing exploding hits his ship, and it's like, whoa, what's coming towards us? That's what I thought was Undiscovered Country.
Fair.
But then nothing else lined up with that. So I was like, okay, no. It's not. But I wouldn't have thought that if Eris hadn't said Star Trek. Or Picard specifically. Picard specifically. For some reason made me think of Sulu. And then all the other Picard movies.
Yes, Nordy. Star Trek: The Motionless Picture. I always preferred the slow motion picture.
I like that. I like that.
Ah, beautiful.
It's just one of those. The story is, I think, too complex for a movie.
The
Yeah,
first
Like if-
one, yes.
It would work better as like a mini series. That story.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But the idea is very Star Trek. You know, a probe getting sent back, gaining intelligence, just looking for home.
Yeah.
Like, looking
Yeah.
to join his creator. That's a very Star Trek idea.
Agreed.
It's just
I mean, they basically explored the same plot in 4. Except they had to go back in time to find whales that this thing could communicate with and then go home and do what it needed to do. So you're right. It is a very
4 was also
Trekky.
a competent movie. It knew not to have 5-hour-long shots of the Enterprise.
1,000%.
Don't-
1,000%. I
Now,
love 4.
don't get me wrong. I love the design of the Enterprise refit. We don't need to watch it for 10 straight damn minutes, just flying through nothing.
Agreed. Agreed.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. 10 out of 10.
Yes, story's perfect.
Would recommend.
And I have absolutely no idea who wrote the dedication at the beginning. Because it mentioned everybody.
It's Arwen.
Maybe I am the glitter cloud this time. Who knows? Oh my god.
All right.
I'm just mulling over the amazingness. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Beautiful, really.
Yeah. That big, beautiful book. All 85 damn pages.
All right. Do you have anything happening, Josh?
No.
Excellent. All right. Arwen. Do you have anything happening?
Not till next Friday. We're back with Loki.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
Back to, but lather, rinse, repeat.
Okay.
All righty. Well, that's it, guys. I'm
How about
hungry.
you?
Well, nothing. I'm saying back to you, and yeah, I'm. But guess what, guys? I'm hungry.
So that means the end of the
Me
show.
too.
I mean, the show
Me
must
too.
end. All right. So we will.
I may have eaten just before I got on here.
Cheer.
and Becky's making enchiladas tonight.
Oh God,
Not-
yum.
Yeah, I'm a happy fox.
Yay.
Yum. Very nice.
All right. Well, let's go eat. Bye, guys.
Let's go
Bye,
eat.
bye,
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 y'all.
everyone.
Bye.